Let's get started here.
Jesus Christ.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for 30
I told
no,
you at 32
35
minutes.
minutes.
His fault.
I told you at 32 minutes and 20 seconds I was ready, and you just keep not starting.
Okay, well, I'm going to do an intro. I need you to let the ADHD down for at least 30 seconds. Okay? And then full-on ADHD in the mic.
No promises.
Okay. Cut that off, Jay. Welcome to episode 10. Fuck, that was stupid.
Oh my God! God!
Look.
Fucking, you're a goddamn professional, and this is what I deal with.
I'm like, do I say 101 or 101? Yeah,
You're
101.
lucky I'm here to save this fucking disaster.
Welcome to...
You're
God
gonna stop,
damn it.
man.
Welcome to episode 101 of the Nyrdcast podcast, not your regular dialogue. I go by the name of Toner, and we are coming to you live / pre-recorded from the Watchtower. We also have a special guest with us tonight, but I'm going to go around the table, introduce the usual suspects, and we'll have some internet gold ready for y'all. All right, we got Big Matt, the original Matt.
Hi.
And we have Sound Guy Steve.
Hello.
Play the music!
That was a great song, by the way.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was entertaining.
Yeah,
I was swept away.
that's going to be a hit one day. All right.
27-year-old sex coming that way, just so you know. That's for you, Tony.
Do you remember the Pretenders? Do you remember the band The Pretenders?
We have a beer sponsor I'd like to get to real quick. You fuckers just stop talking. At this point of our show, I'd like to recognize our unofficial... We would,
yes.
We would like to recognize our unofficial beer sponsor. But our official beer snob, Jay, could not be here today. We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to turn this over to Sound Guy Steve to let us know who we are drinking today.
We are drinking Breckenridge Brewery's Vanilla Porter. 3.66 out of 5 on beer aggregate score.
It's not bad.
It's actually really good. I like it a lot.
What's the alcohol content of that other shit, man? Give us the deets.
Yeah, I didn't even bother to read that
Oh, okay, cool.
because it's not
5.4.
there. Oh, 5.4 ABV, and just some notes. It says, deep in the jungles of Papua New Guinea and Madagascar grows the perfect ingredient for an extraordinary porter brewed in Colorado. There you go.
From New Guinea to Colorado. That's pretty...
We met the owner of Breckenridge at Beer Fest or whatever it was at Anheuser, and he's a really nice guy.
Huh.
Really, really nice guy.
Oh, shameless drop. Nice job.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He had awesome merch. I liked his beers. He said thank you, and we walked away.
Yeah,
You know,
very good.
That's cool.
Okay.
Great.
Well, we do have a special guest with us this evening. My buddy Brandon is here.
Hey, everyone.
He listens to a lot of podcasts. I'm like, well, he's qualified to be on here.
As long as you listen to one.
Yeah, that's what I do all day.
Yeah, he listens to him and he knows how to talk. So I'm like, you'll fit right in.
I need to ask a question. What's the Backstreet tag about?
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I don't know the story.
he's a dick. Back in the day, well, many moons ago, when you worked at City,
Yeah.
we gave you the nickname of one of the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I mean,
We called you Backstreat.
there's been... Yeah, I mean, that's one.
Sorry.
I got a lot of
That
Fabio
was it.
when the hair was
Yeah,
super
Fabio,
long.
Right.
Well,
because I mentioned-
that is the shit right
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yes.
So it's not a So, but then.
There's probably a whole bunch of other nicknames people give me behind my back that, like, not safe for work.
Well, right. No, it was just Backstreet, and then this motherfucker. Jesus Christ. That's what I love about Steve. He's like, I always think before I speak.
No filter.
I was like, Jesus Christ. But that's it. All right.
Fair enough.
Good.
No.
It's a long time
There
ago.
was... Yeah. No, I've had a lot of conversations with people as I go along with starting to drink with people and things like that. And they're like, let me tell you what we used to call you when you were just walking around.
I never heard of the Fabio
It's
one.
always my favorite.
Fabio was
Especially if it's somebody that I don't even really know that well. They just stop me in the hallway, and they're just like, we got to tell you what our nickname for you is. And I'm like, this is going to be awesome. Whatever it is, it's always fun.
Oh God. I do remember your long hair, but I never heard the Fabio
Yeah,
one.
I had
It was
those big purple Beats by Dre and
Okay.
the long hair.
Okay.
I just walked around ignoring people and listening to podcasts. And yeah, no, people had to stop me and go like, you got to do something with the long hair or the giant headphones or something.
I didn't know that.
Because it's distracting.
Oh Jesus.
So what you're trying to say is Steve did not have tact.
No, not at all.
There you
Not at
go.
all.
I
Okay.
thought it. Oh, never mind.
No, Steve. We don't always discuss nicknames with people. Like with you, we used to call you cum guzzler when you weren't around. Jesus.
Okay.
What? Go ahead. Say it. Go ahead.
You just keep
Say it.
fucking your 26-year-old chicks to get
27. Get the
Whatever.
age right. You're an airplane mechanic. Don't
Does she-
kill anybody.
Does she listen to the show?
I hope not.
Not any longer. What happened to the Red Queen? You guys did you guys have a mutual parting? Just
Oh
saying?
yeah. We're cool. We're
You cool?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
She's quiet.
She is quiet. Yes.
She's kind of scary, to be honest with you. She was very just like, don't stab me in my sleep kind of vibe.
I like to live dangerously, but that's not the
Yes,
vibe
you
I got
do.
From her. That's not the vibe I got from her. But
Did you like her?
well, yeah.
Do you like this new one?
Not
I love making Tony
Red Queen
uncomfortable.
was my girlfriend. This chick is not my
Jesus.
girlfriend. Just so
Okay.
you know.
A friend as a girl.
And she's a friend as a girl. Yeah.
Acquaintance.
And she is cool. Yes.
Special lady friend.
We get along great. How about we talk about the actual fucking topics we came
I
here
don't want
discuss
to.
today?
I like this better. I like making you uncomfortable.
Hold people down and verbally beat them to death.
I feel like I'm getting me too'd right now, and not in a good
What?
way. Yeah. I need my
What?
safe space.
Don't talk millennial shit.
Yeah, fuck
Don't
off.
do that.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
better than that.
I know.
We're too old for that.
I agree.
You can't say
Exactly.
things like that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, we're not off the rails yet. We're pretty close.
Our pre-show
When
was
he says it, we know.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for Jay, but not really, because we shot the shit for at least 35, 36 minutes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That was good.
I hadn't seen you in 2 years, I think.
Yeah, so we had to do that.
Had to catch up.
Oh yeah, it's our ball breaking segment here because Jay and Joe Dust could not be here. I'll let Matt in a second explain why Jay's not here.
Oh, okay.
Joe couldn't be here because Joe's just #too cool the podcast. He's I don't
He's
know.
part-time.
Yeah, he's part timer. He's out.
He's a part-time podcaster, full-time fag.
That's true. Yeah, he's out there.
Sorry, incorrect thing I should have
Jesus,
said.
it's
I-
Pride Month, asshole.
It is
You
Pride
can't
Month.
say that shit.
That is awesome.
Fuck.
I'm just no. You know why I lashed out? Because I'm upset he wasn't here.
No, it's okay.
I'm upset.
well,
I haven't seen the guy in 2 years.
I know. Well, he's too cool the podcast. He's out chasing.
No.
Well, he thinks
he's out there
it's
chasing.
okay just to not show. I at least had a good reason not to be here.
No, he's out there chasing pussy and watching sports. I think. Now,
There's
don't get
nothing-
me wrong.
there's nothing on
I
tonight.
love.
There's
chasing,
no game on
I don't
tonight.
know. I love.
Cardinals are playing
I
right
love
now.
chasing vagina.
As
don't
I
get me
said,
wrong.
there's nothing on because they suck right now. They're so bad.
Well, baseball.
Hold on. So, to start the quote from Joe Dust, I'm a part-timer, period. I got stuff to do, period, end quote.
Oh,
Exactly.
you.
Thank
yeah.
you, Steve.
Yeah, you're welcome.
cool. Hey, I got no problem being out there chasing vagina. If there's one thing, or if there's one kryptonite I have, there's many forms of kryptonite, but the one main one is definitely vagina. If you're
yeah.
gonna chase it, you got to be careful though, because you might just catch it.
Oh,
And if you
that's
catch it,
the problem. with
That
it.
is the
sometimes
problem.
that vagina
That's the
wants a
problem.
fucking relationship. You're like,
Oh, no. Oh,
dude,
no.
watch yourself, bro.
I've only been married for like 20 years. I don't know. No, not married 20 years, but
Sounds great.
That's cool.
I know. Steve's almost married.
Almost.
He's getting there.
Yep.
Drama.
Next April.
Drama. Don't even get started, right?
Okay.
'Cause that's Jay's with his wife. Why
Oh,
we're getting
yeah.
at that.
Why is Jay not here, man?
He's in Chicago.
Why is he in Chicago?
Why? Yes, please.
He's watching Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. Du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil.
De Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil.
Ribbon dancing.
This was a real important event, right?
It was his gift for his wife for Christmas. He forgot about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a bad husband.
Oh, wow.
Because you don't forget about important shit like
I
that.
hope you're listening, Aaron.
Yeah.
He didn't book your shit until last minute.
No, I'm sure he gave her the gift at Christmas time, but the fact that he forgot about it,
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
that's pretty bad.
I know it's 6 months ago at this point, but still. I'd be looking forward to that. Trip to Chicago, whether it be for Cirque, if you're into that or not, which have any of you guys ever seen him? Have you seen him?
I've seen video clips.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
I've seen, yeah.
Have you seen him live, though?
No,
I did.
no.
I was in Vegas.
It's got
I
to
did.
be
All
pretty
the vid-
impressive,
yeah.
to
Oh,
be
it's
honest
good.
with
It
you. I
is.
wouldn't make fun of it, to be
But
honest
it's too
with you, because I
fucking
know I could
expensive.
never do it.
It's
I could never
too
do
fucking
what they do,
expensive. Way too much.
Like when I was there at Humanity, of course the chicks are fucking gorgeous, and the dudes they're fucking ripped because they're throwing chicks around like Chris Brown at a fucking party. So it's like they gotta be ripped for that. So
Yeah. But I just can't believe you forgot. How do you forget? I would never forget that. Just going to Chicago is a cool thing to
pressure's
do.
on now though.
Fuck Chicago. Jesus Christ.
What's
You
cool,
don't like
though-
Chicago?
Fuck no.
I got a great business idea for Chicago. You know how people go on like there's escape rooms and just city tours and shit like this.
Escape rooms are awesome.
Well, what's awesome is that so you arrive in Chicago and we get people on a bus. You black out the windows. They have to wear fucking masks or blindfolds
And bulletproof
we drive,
vest.
And we drive down to the south side of Chicago.
Yep. With
And then we open up the doors, we take the blindfold off, and we go, run.
Run.
Just run.
Murder USA.
And try not to die.
Yes. Yes.
Like, we're going to...
If you're into like the whole like zombie apocalypse thing and everything like that, it's kind of as close as you're gonna get.
It's like we're gonna set up another. We'll pick you up 5 miles. Just fucking point that
you
way.
still know that we're still more dangerous than them.
I know.
We're still. Was it not the per capita? That's the wrong thing to say, I guess. But
No, I think it's per capita.
Is it per capita?
Yeah,
Is
because
that
it's
verbiage
like
to
there's
use?
only like 12 people that still live in St. Louis, technically.
technically.
So,
Well, right now, because of the
so,
flooding,
like, when
yes,
you
that's
kill
true.
3 or 4 of them, like it gets per capita. We end up taking over places like Darfur and stuff.
I'm just.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody lives here right now because there's too much water.
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 It smells bad.
No,
Fuck
it doesn't.
Yeah,
Lots
looks
of
like the arch is
lots
gonna
of
be coming out
lots of
a lake here
mosquitoes.
soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Lots of bull gnats.
Yeah,
Those
if
things
you
are
open up
gross.
the front of my door, it's just completely covered with mosquitoes.
It's bad.
Oh really?
Oh,
yeah.
dude, it's well.
Malaria.
Oh, that's a
what's
good
up?
point. Yeah, I'd probably gonna
got
stop
some- you got
letting
some-
animals just bite me. Like, I usually don't worry about the bugs, but once you create just like stagnant water everywhere,
Oh, yeah.
like that, yeah, I'm gonna pay a little more attention.
Needs
Yeah,
a
the gnats in there. Once it gets real warm, they'll go away.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Why
Sorry.
do we always make fun of where we live every episode? It feels like we do that every episode.
No, we don't.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Well,
As soon as you walked in the door, you started making fun of the
I
thing.
did.
Yeah.
I know.
You dick.
You guys live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. You
Guess
really
what?
Do.
Low crime. Where do you live?
High crime.
Yeah.
Point. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I leave my garage open all the time. It's refreshing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
sounds like the fucking 4th of July by his house probably all the time.
When the Blues won,
Oh,
yeah.
no, dude.
Shit.
was there gunshots out
Yeah.
here too? Lots of
I mean,
gunshots.
it was
Out here,
fireworks,
people
and
are
I couldn't
shooting off,
tell.
like,
we
cannon-sized
had to
fireworks
go
out here.
gunshot or firecracker. We had to play that game. We couldn't tell what it
Oh,
really was.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Either way, just cover your roof in Kevlar, and you'll be fine.
Well, it's just like bullets got to come back down.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. It's dangerous. I don't like it. Blues.
Blues.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. A
Blues.
segue.
Good
I'm
segue.
at-
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good. Like I'm smooth like that.
Yeah, you're,
right?
you're smooth.
Yeah.
You're
I'm pretty
smooth.
good at what I
That's
do.
right.
That's why I'm a goddamn
You're like
professional.
you're like a chick fresh
Right.
out the Brazilian. That's what I'm saying. So anyway,
There we go. Like an ice rink, it's smooth. Good.
Yeah,
Nice.
see,
See?
see?
That good.
we've done this a few times.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Are we really? This is really 100 episodes.
Well,
Or is it,
not-
are you throwing in Jay's stuff
Well,
where
Jay's-
he did
yeah.
his little thing?
Because we started on episode 6 as the pilot at the command center.
Why did we start at number 6? I don't
Because
remember.
you guys had done
because
your
only
5
Jay and I only did like solo ones. at the
Oh,
beginning,
really?
yeah.
up to
Okay.
5, and then I got the idea, and then it was
Okay.
from 6 up until we were trying to do 36, but that's the one that got fucking chucked because
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake! You're gonna dwell on that shit still.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying there was a good episode. It was fucking hilarious, but
No, yeah. Well,
whatever.
guess what? It's an unrused track that may.
Oh, that's like
Hit
some,
the
that's some
airwaves.
Eminem shit, like underground tracks. I
Yeah,
like that. That's
there we
cool.
go, yeah.
It's Tupac. Say it for
One
20.
of
Come on.
Exactly.
Sorry.
One of our 8 listeners will fucking hear that episode one day.
Poland. Poland would be like, "Where's it at?"
Yeah.
We were big in Poland for
Yes,
a while.
we were.
Which country?
Turkey. Turkey was big for us
We had some listeners in Australia. I don't know how, but Australia listened.
because we
apparently.
talked about Triple J.
Oh,
In swivel
I
chair.
think that's what it's called. In Silverchair a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
okay.
They did a thing called we talked about like a version is what it's called, where they do covers, like bands do different covers. I think that's how it.
Okay.
Maybe they search that, like an algorithm finds that we said that, and
Huh.
they pull it from there.
Well, back to the
Let's go
Blues.
Blues!
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you had a good.
Is that really
segue
loud
there.
when I do that? I
Yeah,
hope it's not too loud.
It's okay. Well,
That's fine.
can you still?
Wow, my
Yeah.
levels are hot.
Yeah.
It's very blue.
I'm coming in hot.
Okay.
It's hot, but it's.
What's that? Yeah, with
it's
these
fine.
mics, you got to keep them right. Well, you're doing great.
I'm doing
You
awesome.
got to keep them right in front of your mouth. I'm proud of you. You've learned.
Hello.
It took years, but you learned.
Only took me 100 episodes.
I know to keep the microphone in front of my mouth.
I order.
So yes, we're recording this the night before Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Blues and the Boston Bruins. Sorry,
See,
The Boston
NB
Slewfoots. Yeah, fuck you, piece
that
of
was
shit.
sorry. That was audio of NBC deep throating
Oh
the
my
Bruins.
god.
So yeah,
First of all,
apparently
do not
NBC does-
besmirch Doc. Doc's the best in the business. Doc's
And-
the best in the business.
No.
apparently
He is. He's the best.
He's good, but once Eddie Olczyk starts cramming either San Jose or Boston cock down his fucking mouth, it's, oh, yeah, it was a great play by fucking Marchand, the slewfoot. Like, fuck you, man. That cocksucker is the biggest
Hey,
piece of shit out
Pride
there.
Month. Pride Month.
Pride.
I didn't say anything about gays.
It's a good
Right
point.
you are, Steve.
Yeah.
Right you are.
It's a
Okay.
real
That's
thin line
fine.
to walk.
If you have a penis and a vagina, you have a penis, you identify as a woman. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
Just don't break the law.
Yeah,
Be
Just
good.
do whatever.
Pregnant now.
Be a good person.
Double in dildo yourself all day long. Nobody
God,
cares.
This is
Have
why we
fun.
stopped version 1.0.
No,
That's what happens, man. Just get over it. It's life.
I think scheduling conflicts did that, but also this probably didn't help. But
Lesbian gang sign. There you go.
they can't see that. Steve.
It doesn't matter. Just they can make one up.
So the Blues, talk about that.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
God.
Do you think
Yeah.
anyone else outside of St. Louis and Boston is really paying that much attention?
Hockey's
Nah.
like
Yes.
the
I don't know.
10th favorite sport in the U.S., so I'm sure it's being talked
I
about.
don't know.
I doubt
I think
that.
there might be some coverage of it because of the controversy behind it right now. But other than that, I don't think so. Because ESPN actually talked about it, and that's a big deal if you have ESPN talk about it.
What's the controversy?
About how
Oh,
games...
ESPN, the
about
one
how
that
ga-
lost the original contract. Yeah,
Exactly.
fuck off.
About how the Game 5 ended with some controversy.
Dude, it was.
That hip tackle.
That
That's
was
awesome.
not. He was stopped in the middle of
It's-
stopping. He was
here-
in the middle of stopping.
It's a matter of he was playing the puck, but by playing the puck, a trip occurred. But it's a matter of semantics of did he actually touch the puck first or not. I think that's a big deal. If he touched the puck first, I don't think that's been talked about. And I think he did actually make contact with the puck first. But regardless, no call, embellishment on a trip, results in a goal for the Blues, and they win.
What about the horseshit call that led to a goal that won them the game on? Was it game 2? No, game 1.
Which call was that one? I don't recall.
It's a tripping play that was not a tripping play, and they
Okay.
fucking end up scoring a goal and they won the game. I don't know which game it was. I thought it was game 1, but
I'm all for when you're into the championships of anything. Don't let the refs get involved. Swallow the whistles. Let the boys play. And they'll be fine. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have laid there for 30 seconds and waited for the goal to be scored, maybe got up and hit somebody back.
But
He
see,
might have been all right.
if it were the other way around, if it was St. Louis that was down and one of our guys, it happened to one of our guys,
Oh, they'd
we'd be
be
bitching the same way. It sucks that a game had to have any controversy in it whatsoever. So
Yeah, hopefully we'll just beat the fucking brakes off them tomorrow night. It won't
Maybe
matter.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so. It's kind of cool. It's doing it for the city though.
Oh, fuck
Giving
yeah.
everyone
yeah.
something excited about. Less violence during this, I think. I don't think there's been as many murders this past weekend. You know,
That's true.
A
Like-
little less murdering going on is
Yeah.
always a good thing, in my opinion. And
It's
if
like,
it-
hey, I wanna
if
go
it
out
took
and murder.
If it took hockey to do it, hey, you know,
I want to
great.
go out and murder somebody, but fucking Game 6 is on, so
I don't know. I can't do that right now. Exactly.
put it up till tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should get nice and rowdy once we get through the end of this.
Are any of you guys going to go down there for this? Because I mean, tickets.
Nah.
Have you guys looked at ticket prices
oh yeah,
for going to the championship game?
my cousin was up
Incredible.
at game.
On the I saw on the
3.
glass.
He was there.
On the glass was $9,444. Was what I saw.
My estimate was 10. I did not look it up. I go, what is it, like 10 grand to sit by the ice? And I'm like, holy fuck, so that's
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nosebleeds up in the 300s. That's like $4,000 for a ticket.
holy
It is.
shit,
Yep.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we're not even talking lower bowl. We're talking be up in the.
yeah. My cousin just flew up last weekend to go to game. Was that game
3.
3? Yeah.
That's when they got that shit kicked
Oh,
out.
that's
Did-
I
oh,
feel
it was
bad for
bad.
them. when
I
they do
did.
that, Yeah.
That's the
Wow.
worst part.
mean, just
was
think
it
about
last
that.
Saturday night when it was here?
Yeah, yeah.
I was mad. I went to a bar.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people. That
I
were
was there
pissed.
with you. Yeah. Fuck.
I was frustrated by that. Much less
Oh,
spend
those games you just turn off. You're just like,
You
yeah, it's
know.
not worth it. Let's just.
Yeah.
enough money to pay for a car and just sit there and just watch us get just wiped up and down the ice.
Yeah, it was not.
Would you guys
pretty.
ever pay that much to go see a sporting event? $10,000.
No.
Yeah, I absolutely would.
Well,
like if I had 10 grand.
oh yeah, if I had.
If it
this
wasn't
was-
like okay, see, I understand. Like if you're rich enough, where 10 grand's $100 to you, yeah, of course. But let's
I'm
say,
not even saying
you know,
that. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
like if I had a job right now, I would probably be going to the hockey game tomorrow night.
Awesome. Yeah.
Like I would probably just
you just figure it out.
yeah, I would just
figure it
just
out.
charge it to the game
Yeah,
and like figure it out
exactly.
later.
Yeah.
Like
I know that's cool.
you know,
Yeah.
I
It's just that's a lot. It's
It
just
is.
a lot
It's
because you're betting on them hopefully winning. But what if you get another game where you get blown out?
that was the
That's
was
the thing.
We
Would you
sat
if you
there-
pay $10,000 to see them lose like 9-0?
Yeah.
You're like, what did I just spend my $10,000 on? You know,
I'd
something
have to
like
find
that.
a Bruins fan and sacrifice him right there on the concourse.
Yeah. Like
Like
we
I said.
lost, but I beat the shit out of a guy.
But it's awesome. It's the most fun. I mean, because never seen it. Waiting 30+ years to watch this happen.
Was it 49? 49 years
Yeah,
ago?
40,
Yeah.
49
Yeah, it
years,
was
right?
1970 when we were playing Boston and we got shut out 4
Yeah.
games to nothing.
Boston just has our numbers. What sucks? They just kick the shit out of us and everything. It'd just be nice to just get one. Just get one back on them. Get swept in the World Series.
Patriots beat us.
Patriots beat them
Fuck
in
yes.
01.
Yeah.
Swept in the cup back in, what do you say, 70 or whatever. Just once. Let's just win once. That'd be nice.
That may just
It's
happen.
fun though, right? You
Yeah.
guys having fun with it? I mean, it's the best sport. To be honest with you, I mean, okay, Cardinals 2000. What was that? 11 with Game 6.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last time I've ever had that much of a rush. Like
Yeah,
the,
that was-
the adrenaline from watching a sporting event. But baseball's just got that slow pace to it. Where versus hockey, when you're watching that, it's intensity all the time.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, just nonstop intensity. It's just, it's like a drug. It really is. Highs and lows, and man, the highs are high and the lows are low. So, yeah.
And the Blues have been. I mean, they haven't been shit for years. I mean, we've hit the playoffs.
We had the
somewhat
longest.
consistently,
We
but-
had the longest run in the playoffs, and then we lost, and it was just we were so sporadic from there.
There's been a lot of good years. It just seems like a putter.
Yeah.
Out
When I was
once you
younger,
hit the playoffs.
it was all like a fucking whole Shanahan, like the old, you know.
Oh,
bad teams.
Jesus.
I mean, I watched that religiously back then, but I don't know. I personally just lost interest in it. But now this shit's cool. But hockey and the NBA, I mean, and baseball, long fucking seasons. It's like I really don't even want to start
Long
paying attention until the postseason arrives anyway. That's just me though. So. and
It
obviously-
takes dedication to get through an entire season.
No
to
shit.
pay attention that long.
Yeah. And of course, Cardinals or Blues, whatever St. Louis team. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be a fair weather fan. You make it this deep into the postseason, of course, you got the.
Are you guys gonna go down just to be around?
No, I'm watching it here tomorrow night.
Just
That's
be at home?
fucking,
Because
Yeah,
you imagine
not
how
on a
crazy it's
Sunday.
gonna be. It's gonna be so crazy on a Sunday night. It's still gonna be packed everywhere.
Oh yeah.
fuck yeah.
The watch parties outside the stadium, bars all around downtown. That's just.
incredible.
There's gonna be. I can't say 1 million people down there. So that's way too much. But just think of how many tens of thousands of people that would be down
Oh
there.
yeah.
You think there'll be riots if they
No.
win? You don't think so?
Nah.
I hope not.
Cars being flipped, things set on fire.
No.
That's what I
looting.
keep joking about.
No.
I want to say I hope not, but then again, it's downtown St. Louis.
I don't
Anything
see it
possible.
happening.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
A lot of people will be called out on Monday. A lot of people won't be able to work on Monday if they
Oh.
do win.
Oh hell yeah.
When you
I'm
just
nervous.
carry
Are
around-
I have this nervous energy about it. Like I don't even want to talk about it because didn't you guys have a weird feeling after Game 5 where it's like we won, but it's still like because of the controversy, you're just like
No, I
felt
had no.
You did? Really?
No.
You did?
It was because I was
No.
hammered, but like I was, yeah.
I mean, I was happy they won, but I wasn't as ecstatic as I was, for game 2. Or, like I was like super pumped up. But after Game 5, I was like,
I mean, after
Yeah.
they got the shit kicked out of them in Game 3, I'm like, dude, if we lose Game 4, I'm like, it's over. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way we're gonna come back 3-1 of these guys. But we've won 2 in a row now. That was the thing. I think Boston. There was a stat I saw. Shit, they didn't win. They didn't lose back-to-back games, except one time in the playoffs or some shit of this season at least. After they usually were getting
I
a
don't
win
think
after
so.
every
Yeah,
loss. Yeah,
I don't think the Blues ever lost back to back, and then the whole playoff run. I think that's right.
yeah. I know.
Personally.
Well, the Bruins are. Like the last time they lost, I guess it was Game 2. Game 3, they started beating the shit out of us, and they showed that stat like they've never lost like back-to-back games, or they were,
wow.
or they were so many wins and one loss after a.
Yeah.
So
Do you think you could ever put on a pair of skates and stand in front of a 100-mile-an-hour puck
fuck
and
no.
block it?
No.
Nope.
I have.
It
Well,
ta-
as
it
a
takes-
goalie, yeah, I
Well,
think
as
I'll pat it
no,
up.
not a goalie.
No, fuck
I
no,
mean a
no.
defenseman or just a forward.
No.
It takes a special breed of athlete to say I'm willing to do this to help my team because those things fucking hurt.
It
Those things
does.
hurt.
Shit.
It does.
Nope.
I mean, it's almost borderline psychosis to be honest with you, because just to throw your body out in front of something like that. Because I mean, when Chara broke his jaw, a puck went off his stick. It still broke his jaw. That puck wasn't a slap shot; it was a wrist shot. Just creamed off the stick. And still,
I would want to fucking.
because how fast do you think a wrist shot goes? A good wrist shot.
Good hard wrist shot, easily 50 or 60 miles an hour.
Think about
Easily.
that. Would you even put yourself in front of a 50 or 60-mile-an-hour shot?
I have before, and it fucking hurts.
Hurts as hell. Yeah.
My whole thing is not having my face protected. I don't want to get hit in the fucking face.
The fact
Anywhere
that
else.
the fact that they're not wearing at least the clear glass,
Yeah.
or the clear plastic face mask, is still baffles me.
I have a visor when I play. I just.
But you're still talking half visor. All the half. I'm talking about full face.
Oh no, I.
Those things. I mean, they fog up. I get that, but
Yeah, if I had something to protect my face,
because I mean, in college
I
they
would have
still
more-
they wear the cages.
They wear the
college.
cages. That's just
But
mandated.
and it impacts your vision. It does. When I play, it impacts my vision. But still, rather have that than a broken jaw. Drinking my meals for the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Like,
Yeah.
negative. But so should we make a prediction? What do you think? Because tomorrow's Game 6. By the time this thing hits the internet, it'll be over. So we're either going to be champions or heading into Game 7. So what do we think? close it out at home.
I'm praying that they win, man.
Yeah, me too.
Tell you what, because
Going
I
back,
don't need the
going
stress.
back there for Game 7.
I don't want the stress of having to worry about that, man.
That's
Yeah.
Tarasenko just had a baby, so I'm saying that's good luck.
Okay.
That's our good luck.
Nice.
That's an omen saying, hey, just had a baby. He's going to score a couple goals for the new baby. Boom. Win.
And-
Cool. All right. I say we win 3-2.
Ooh, 3-2.
3-2. It's gonna be close.
I'm calling 4-2.
Okay.
Empty netter at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
Extra empty netter at the end.
Okay.
I don't know. I know it's going to be a win, but I don't know.
You know, kind of win would be the best. 1-0.
Oh hell yeah!
Because that'd be so intense because
Or
one
overtime.
goal overtime. Oh my god!
Skate by the bench. Middle finger
like
up.
like Hull did, sitting in the fucking stands.
Who was
flipping
he?
off.
Who was he flipping off? I've
So-
seen the photo.
I don't
But
know.
I think it's just the whole Bruins bench.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
is what it was.
Honestly, everybody wearing.
You know how
jerseys
wasted
and
he probably
cars.
was though. Holly's loving this.
Oh,
Hall's
I
having
bet
a
he
good
is.
time.
I bet he is.
Because you know how much they celebrate after all those wins? Those guys are out all night. You know they're out all night, just drinking it up.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah.
looked smashed by the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see that video of him with the chinchilla?
Chinchilla,
from
yeah.
Bart? Like he just looks down. He's just like, "What the
What the
fuck?"
fuck is
And
this?
his entire face is red. And he's just like, "Oh, giant animal. Like, let me just press it against my face." Like he just hammer blasted.
Nice.
Because it's awesome. The Blues have a big alumni that come back for all this shit. And seeing all those guys happy is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be a party of all the parties. I think
Oh.
there's just going to be... And then the parade the next day, that's going to be epic if that happens. But, I don't know.
Let's see if you-
Cart before horse kind of thing. Gotta,
Well, right,
get
right.
it done, you know.
Right. Just to, it took us so long to get back here, and to at least win it in front of the home crowd, I think would be legit.
Oh, without a doubt.
Man.
Well, see, time will
I hope
tell.
our audience cares about hockey a little bit. I don't know if they do.
Nah, if not, fuck them.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
little
thanks
bit.
for listening.
Yes.
It's important.
We know
though.
how
It's-
Tony
it's-
is.
It takes over the city. It really does.
Yeah.
It's the topic of conversation everywhere. Even if you're a casual, non-sports fan, even you know, oh yeah, there's something important going on. This is a big deal. Everyone's really excited about something. I want to be excited too. You know?
You know, what I did not know is that it took us this long to get back, 49 years. I didn't realize
Yeah.
we lost to Boston the last time we were in the
Dude.
finals. I didn't
We
know that.
became super close a whole bunch of times. Super close. Just snake bit. But we'll see.
Well, it's good. Yeah, we shall find out later.
Next.
Now, do you really want to talk about this professional roller hockey team real quick, or whatever? Is it what? Now,
It's
why?
the
is it-
Vipers, dude.
It's
That's
the
big.
Vipers.
It's
Vipers.
awesome.
That was
that's
big during the
childhood.
90s, yeah.
That's super
They
huge
played
in
down at the
90s.
arena
Yeah.
before it was
Yeah,
tore
yeah.
down.
That's a big deal. It's still I don't know of any other town where roller hockey's still a thing. Name another town where you think roller hockey's actually still played a lot.
I didn't know it was still played a lot.
It's
period.
in college. It is. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no shit.
It's huge in St. Louis and Illinois.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to get a professional roller hockey
The
team.
National Roller Hockey League, yeah. The NRHL.
Yeah.
There's already
aware of
teams
that?
in.
This
I
is
mean,
what it
I
is.
was aware back in the '90s
Yeah.
or whatever. The first time we had it, I didn't realize it was coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember when I was younger, a lot of roller hockey going on, and all us that were ice challenged
Yes.
play some roller hockey.
Well, and
Yeah.
plus it's financially more easy to do.
Oh,
No.
dude, it is
Oh.
so much more easier.
a little bit
Holy
cheaper
shit.
than ice hockey. A little bit more. You know, a driveway's more accessible than a sheet of ice. You
True,
know, in
yeah.
the middle of summer when it's 100 degrees here. Yeah. You know.
Because we used to play out in the middle of the street back in the day. We
Oh.
played roller hockey and stuff.
Game
we used
on.
to torment our
Car,
neighborhood.
Game on.
Yep.
So, all right, so when's this officially kick off again? You're the roller hockey guy. When's this?
They just had the press conference this week about it, so I don't. They're just because there's teams already in it, but they get the whole thing's come back, the logo, everything. So they'll be playing at the Family Arena, but I don't know exactly when it
Hey,
starts.
it'll be a
so, but
cheap
it-
way to go have a good time with
Yeah.
some beer. That's all. It
Yeah.
is.
So are they
Another reason to go out drinking.
restarting the league?
No, no,
Or
no.
are we
They
just
are
getting
they
back into
are
the-
in a.
the leagues?
It's almost like an expansion team.
Okay.
But they're pulling the Vipers out of mothballs. Is exactly what they're doing.
Gotcha. Are we the only people being added back in? Or are
I don't
they
know. I think
expanding?
there
I
was
thought another town.
there
too.
was there
I
was
thought it
I,
two,
there
yeah.
was somebody in either Illinois or Iowa coming. Just
Okay.
but dude, there's shit tons of roller hockey players.
That's the mess about these smaller leagues. Is it's incredibly difficult to get anything running and like expand and keep it rolling.
I can't believe
outside.
WNBA is still a thing.
Well, the NBA is paying for the whole thing,
I guess,
right?
yeah.
Like they just go like, "Hey, it's good for the brand
Yeah.
to have somewhere for all." Of
Can you name the last WNBA champion?
It has to be
Seattle,
the,
whatever.
Was it really?
Seattle's?
Wow.
It was
I
the
thought
Seattle.
LA won again or something.
Was it LA
See?
Sparks and the Seattle? I don't remember Seattle because Sue Bird, without being too like pervy, I want to fuck the shit out of Sue Bird.
That's not pervy.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's not
Okay.
pervy at all.
Yeah,
No.
Sue Bird. But then again, I don't know if she likes dudes though. Doesn't matter. I still would. But yes, I think it was like Seattle and LA were winning for a while.
Yeah. See, like I said, like we got those independent baseball leagues around here. I don't know who goes to them. I don't know, but more power to them. They can make it work.
Yeah, you just got to have somebody write a check, right? Like, get everybody out there. And
Are you looking up? You're looking up Sue Bird, aren't you?
I am.
Steve has to know what Sue Bird.
No, I know
Now,
her
granted,
name. I'm
it's
just
been
like,
it's been a couple years
It's
since
been
I've
a
actually
minute.
seen her. My luck, she looks like a fucking
She looks
heroin
more,
addict
now. She looks like Larry Bird. no, she's a pretty woman. Yeah, she's really pretty.
yeah. No, but I've seen her at her. Now
Wow.
She looks like Larry Bird. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
I can tell you've done this before.
I'm a
Matthew.
professional.
You're
Oh, yeah.
you're a podcaster. That's
I'm
You
like
know who
I'm
else
like a
is-
Terminator is what I am.
you know who
Oh.
else is hot from the? Oh my.
He's trying to do a segue shit.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Well, who also is hot from the?
Stacey Dales.
Oh, the blonde.
Yeah,
Dude.
She's on the NFL Network now.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
I have no idea. Wait, who
Here,
are you
I'll-
talking about?
Hashtag.
Is she a professional basketball,
Yeah.
football?
Yeah,
Oh.
she was on.
I probably shouldn't say hashtag balls deep, but I'm just saying I would probably say that if I wasn't being recorded.
oh yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, dude, she's. Yeah,
My all-time favorite is Melissa Stark, NFL announcers. I would.
Yeah, there's a good picture.
No hesitation.
That says "fuck me hard" right now,
Jesus Christ!
dude. No, she's. No, yeah, because
Thank God. I'm sure we have nothing but female listeners, or we did.
We had one female listener at one point, I think.
Ginger Spice, so she even still listens. I remember her.
That was her name.
Ginger Spice.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But is she still on Twitter?
I don't know. I quit Twitter.
I never even did Twitter.
Oh.
I think I
Yeah,
saw
where
it
the hell
there.
did all the girls go? Like all the women go? Like, because now it was like Jill Arrington and all that. She got all fucking. They crucified her because of her fucking spread in either was it FHM or what was the other one?
I think you're talking about like
Maxim?
female listeners. I don't know who.
No.
He went
The-
somewhere
the-
we weren't ready, prepared to go.
No, the football when the football broadcasters and stuff. Remember that? Because all the fucking female sportscasters are like, oh, why are you even doing FHM and Maxim? It's like, because they're fucking hot. They don't have a horse face like you, okay? Or something. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean,
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
they don't. Yeah, we got Mr. Fusion. Fuck you, man. We don't need plutonium.
Oh my God.
It was just a garbage disposal, right? Isn't that what
It
that
literally-
thing was?
it's literally- yeah, that's what it was.
It was
Mr.
a
Fusion,
garbage-
yes, it was.
I don't know.
Can you name what he threw into Mr. Fusion? I remember one.
I remember a
didn't
banana peel.
Banana
a beer
peel. That's what I
can.
remember.
And there was a beer can.
He dumped the beer that was in the beer can into
in
the.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think kids these days are gonna be able to remember movies like we did because that's all we do is rewatch?
Well, that's the
everything
thing
over and
because
over?
once we rewatch it, it's like, holy fucking shit, I didn't remember
Dude,
that.
they have tablets fucking.
Well, they
surgically
don't.
attached to their face.
They watch movies, but they
There's
really
an
don't.
unending number of things. To
They,
watch.
and that's the thing. They're
Like,
and it's not that it's
yeah.
YouTube. The thing they watch, they don't watch TV. They watch YouTube.
Yeah.
You know it's good when you say something and then somebody your age finished it. It's like fuck. You see the other people you're sitting there like, what are you talking about? It's like
Yeah.
oh.
Tony, what do you think? Do you think Skydust's trying to take over?
Skynet. Matt's the king of segues. Segue, very subtle. I like it. Another.
I'm so good at what I do.
You are so good at what.
I'm
yeah.
so good. That's why you don't replace me with another Matt. You just it's a lesser.
Well, that's what.
Show up.
It's a lesser quality. No, I was kidding. He's,
No,
he was a great
Dave-
guy. He was pretty funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, Dave Matthews.
Dave Matt's awesome.
He was a natural. He did pretty well.
Dave Matthews. Yeah. Okay,
Dave-
Dave Matthews. Is it?
No, Dave Matt.
Dave Matt.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't do Dave Matt. Well, I don't do Dave Matthews. I shouldn't say that. It's kind of weird. Pride Month.
Pride Month. That's Toner's thing. Pride Month.
Yeah.
Right, Pride Month.
Well, the reason Matt's dropping Skynet and all these other Terminator references because it was last week, within the last 2 weeks, the new Terminator trailer, Terminator Dark Fate, which is the sixth movie in the franchise. They've all tried to do sequels to the original or the first two movies, but
What was the name of the one with Bale in it? Was that Salvation?
Salvation, yeah.
You didn't like it? Did you like it?
I didn't mind.
Do you
It's just
remember it?
Yes.
a little
I don't
bit? Yeah.
remember
Well,
much of it.
I think I missed the last two.
well, the thing is, the
I
reason
missed
why
the last one for sure.
Well, the reason we're talking about it because the fanboys and other jerk offs when Terminator Dark Fate dropped, they were just like ripping the trailer, like, oh my god, it was so bland, so just blasé, or it didn't do anything for us. I'm like, it's a 2-minute teaser for probably a 2-hour plus movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just to get you like, hey, this is coming in. I think it comes out November 1st, if I remember correctly.
I know.
But they were like ripping the trailer to
Nothing
shreds.
says Thanksgiving like Terminator.
Exactly.
It's true.
Terminating turkeys.
Look at you.
Look at hey, shit.
You are a professional.
I should do this for a living. But so the thing was, the reason I wanted to talk about this because the last 2 movies was Terminator Salvation and Terminator Genesis. I didn't mind Genesis too much, but it still doesn't live up to as good as the first 2.
I never saw it.
But
Was it what was the crux of that one? Like, what was the point? Who was? Okay, every Terminator is about either killing Sarah Connor or John Connor. It's
Right.
all about. That's how we stop the war. You know, that's
Yeah.
how the machines can always take over because they know if they let John Connor live, he'll defeat the machines.
right.
What was Genesis?
Genesis was, they were supposed to be a sequel to that one, but basically, a Terminator was sent even further back in time.
Like to kill Sarah Connor's parents?
No, to kill Sarah Connor as a child. this time.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That
fun.
makes sense.
Good times.
It follows the pattern of
Yeah.
what Terminator is about. It's
Right.
killing Sarah Connor. Okay.
Right. So as a child.
Was Sarah Connor in the movie, like, but as child?
No,
was she not in
it
it?
was Khaleesi played Sarah Connor in Genesis.
What?
Yeah, Amelia Clarke. She played Sarah Connor.
But
Yeah.
then they were trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the
I'm
thing
following.
was- so
when
the-
you said child, that's
No,
Amelia
well,
Clark's not a child,
No,
dude.
but
She's
in
a
the
grown
movie,
ass woman.
No,
Okay.
but in the movie, the thing was because Schwarzenegger. All right, so they sent back a T-1000, the liquid metal one, and they
Yep.
sent back the T-800, which is Schwarzenegger's character.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those guys get sent back in time, but Schwarzenegger's character was sent back to protect her. Obviously,
You said T-1000, right?
yeah. T-1000 is liquid metal, dude.
Well, I know that, but they didn't get the original guy back to do that.
No,
did
no,
they?
they got,
that's- Patrick,
shit.
Robert Patrick, or not?
Yeah.
What was his name? Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
I don't know. Steve's not at the computer to look it up. I don't know.
fucking. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I know.
No, what was the original guy from Terminator 2? What was his
I think it
the
was-
actor's real name?
I think it's Robert Patrick. I
Robert
think you're right.
Patrick.
Is it right? Okay.
Yeah. No, so they didn't get him back.
Richard Patrick's brother from Filter.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Really?
The lead singer
I never
of
knew
Filter?
there was a connection there.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right. The more you know. All right.
So long story short, Schwarzenegger. So essentially, the T-1000 did kill Sarah Connor's parents while trying to kill her.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
so Schwarzenegger essentially kind of like raised her.
So there was a
basically.
good premise there. They just didn't
Yeah.
execute. It sounds like they didn't execute.
Well, the problem was like in the trailer they gave away the biggest fucking part.
Okay. I don't even remember the
All right,
trailer.
Well, the thing was, so apparently, so you're seeing the part where John Connor sends Kyle Reese back to go protect his
Yes.
mom. So the movie starts out in the future, like right when the war is
As they all do,
ending.
yeah.
like it's
Okay.
starting. It's
Yeah.
ending. So long story short, there, while he's sending Kyle back, Skynet. There's it was the actual it was like a physical embodiment of Skynet. Basically, it was one of the guys who played fucking Doctor Who. Basically
They
attacked.
turned Skynet into a robot?
Yeah.
What?
Well, at this one point, yeah.
Wow.
Well, basically, they ruined the whole fucking movie because Skynet ends up turning John Connor into like a Terminator kind of human hybrid type thing.
Okay.
But they tell you that in the fucking trailer.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. Okay.
I think it might have been the second one. I go, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you should
Yeah.
not have found out that like John Connor was the actual villain in the movie
Okay.
until it's
You're
revealed
watching
he's
it?
the fucking
Yeah.
villain. Yeah, I'm like,
Okay. Yeah.
son of a bitch.
So
And the same
John
thing-
Connor was the Terminator
yeah,
in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's trying to kill his ma?
That's
That's messed up.
Well, no.
That's
he-
messed up.
Well, he kind of does, but no. His main mission is to go back because Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese and of course Schwarzenegger. Well, he didn't time jump.
So
with
Kyle
him.
Reese was in this one too somehow?
Yeah.
Where does this timeline take place?
It's
It bounces all over is what it sounds like.
Yeah, no, it's an alternate timeline. That's the thing.
I
That's
got
why.
you. Okay.
But there's a cool scene where an older version of Schwarzenegger fights a younger version of himself, which is that was pretty bad. Roll your eyes. It was badass.
Okay, fine. All right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll. I didn't see it. And I'm rolling my eyes. Fuck
yeah.
you, buddy.
You love this movie then?
I thought
You're
it was- I-
passionate about
no, I didn't-
Terminator
I-
Genesis.
Well, yeah, it's
Defend away, sir. I
it
don't.
was
You're not
good.
going to
It was
bother me.
But again, with Terminator Salvation, the one with Christian Bale in it, like of course they give away the big fucking thing on that too.
What was the
like-
giveaway on that?
Oh shit, what's his name? The dude from fucking Avatar. He's the Terminator in this movie.
Yeah, Jake was his name in Avatar, but what's his real
I
name? Is
think
what you're thinking of?
Sam Worthington. Is his name?
Okay,
I think
that sounds
Sam
about
Worthington.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, granted, he's not like the evil one, but it's like you shouldn't have known he's a fucking robot or Terminator either. And
You
like,
knew that in their preview. Yeah, I remember
I
that.
know,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why are you showing this shit? So of course, in this Terminator Dark Fate one, so James Cameron's back. He's writing and like producing this one. And Tim Miller, who directed Deadpool, he's directing it.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they just show, it's just a typical teaser trailer. They give you a little.
There's
taste
there's
of-
not a lot of plot in this
No,
one that we know
that's
about,
the
which is
thing.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just okay. So
Well, you knew Schwarzenegger would be back, and then
Yeah.
the big thing was
Linda Hamilton.
coming back as Sarah Connor, so that's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, but the main crux of it will be that we need to find out what's up with the little girl.
Right. Exactly.
That's the main thing is
Because
that they're not telling
clearly
us.
Terminator's no longer hunting Sarah Connor, and I think I don't know if John Connor's going to be in this movie.
Okay,
in any
prediction
way.
time. We'll go around the table.
well-
Why do you think they're protecting the little girl? Who do you think she plays? Why is she an important part to the story?
Well, in the trailer, Sarah Connor, because there's another there's a female robot Terminator whatever in here who's protecting this little girl, and
Mackenzie Davis is her real name.
okay,
That I know.
Okay, yeah, I've seen her before. I just didn't know what her name was.
I
so-
can't
Cash
believe
Fire.
you actually said that. I was like,
That was
someone
a
else besides me watched the
badass
show. How good
I
is that
love
show?
that. Yeah.
That show,
It was
nobody
incredible.
watched it, but it's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Incredible show.
I heard of it, but I haven't
All
seen it. Okay.
four of the main characters were just incredible
Yeah,
in that show.
absolutely. Loved it. But go ahead, sorry.
No, so I guess what I'm going to assume is that this little girl, since Terminators are trying to kill her, I'm assuming she's a figurehead in the future in some way, shape, or
That's
form.
what we're saying. Who do you think she is? What role does she play in the big overarch of the story?
John Connor's baby mama.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's going to be John Connor's wife. Because who else do they have left? They've already tried to kill Sarah Connor a couple of times. They tried to kill John Connor. Oh. So who else is left to kill to say this is how we're going to stop the war from the humans winning
Because
the
if he
war?
has kids, I guess maybe then they also. Oh, okay. I didn't put that together at all.
That's
Maybe
what
they
I'm
just
thinking.
go
But
next
because
level, like the generation beyond John Connor.
maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Because in the trailer, Sarah Connor goes, or that Mackenzie Davis is talking to Sarah Connor like, why do you, or why do you
Who
care
are
so
you?
much about this chick?
Oh yeah.
And she goes, and Sarah's like, because I was her, like meaning like I was a big fucking deal that
I
machines are
was her
coming
bull.
back.
I took that as she's being hunted. I was hunted.
Right, that's that's
You know.
what I'm saying.
And
So
maybe
you guys
that's
are saying
maybe it's
she's
going
her
to be
daughter?
No.
Or their daughter?
No,
I'm thinking John Connor's wife, but you're selling me on it could be a granddaughter, which would make it grandma protecting granddaughter, which that's kind of cool. I think that's a
Right.
good,
Yeah.
a good
and
twist.
she obviously can't say anything about it because timeline.
Because
shit.
the same Terminator that's trying to kill it is the one from Genesis. It's the same type of Terminator, remember? That black, that's the same exact one.
Well, no, not this. It's similar, yes. This one is more almost like it's a combination of the T-800 and the T-1000, where the John Connor one from Genesis was that was some weird type shit.
It was the same black stuff.
But what I heard was that this is taking place after Terminator 2. Basically,
Yeah, they're
T3 and then Salvation
Salvation.
and Genesis
Right.
basically never happened.
right because James.
Which parts have heard of it?
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
that
think I
bad.
have.
It's
It
not.
wasn't,
It wasn't
no.
that bad, to be honest with
It's
you.
like it wasn't. Yeah, I didn't dislike it, but also it wasn't needed really. I don't feel. I feel like the way they ended T2 was perfect.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah.
those first two movies.
That's
are
one of those movies
about
where
as
it's a
fantastic as it
sequel.
gets.
It's a sequel where I'm like, this was better than the first one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is very rare
Yeah.
to find a sequel that's better than the
Because
original.
Terminator, the first one, it's just it's fantastic. But then even Cameron coming back to do that because T2, guys, I easily see the best out of all of them. I haven't seen this Dark Fate yet, but I don't know if anything's gonna ever top.
The only thing
T2.
I'm really interested in was what we discussed beforehand was whatever that thing was in that lake. It looked like the Hulk.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like a Hulk Terminator. They have a Hulk Terminator.
yeah. Yeah, I'll change my pants.
Oh, that's awesome.
The only thing is, because Schwarzenegger's old, but he's still huge. My guess
He's
is
huge.
I
But that thing was. Did anyone think that was Schwarzenegger in the water?
that was my guess.
That's what you thought that was.
He's
Still huge.
he's
yeah.
big, but
yeah.
he's not that big organically.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, so
you're
something-
either some sort of exoskeleton
Yeah.
or something.
That was cool though. That's what was cool. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater though. To be honest with you.
No, but what's cool though is obviously Sarah Connor coming back, and then of course you see how in Terminator 1, how Sarah Connor was like fucking scared to death, not knowing what the fuck's happening. Terminator 2, she's full on warrior, she ain't scared to
She's a
shit.
badass.
And then here in this one, she's got to be in her 60s and shit now too, and she's just fucking unloading on that Terminator on the bridge, like no fear at all. Just
Could you ever imagine your grandmother with a rifle on a bridge, just
just
capping
A
people?
rocket launcher, like
that's the thing.
Grandma, what are you doing?
Like she gets out of that car, just fucking stone face, and just goes to town on this, killing machine. No fucking fear.
You think she can still do one arm pull ups?
probably.
You think she can?
I don't know.
I never
That's-
could.
Yeah.
Didn't she do one arm pull ups in Terminator 2? Or am I thinking wrong? I know she's doing chin ups.
She was in the
She was-
psych ward.
Yeah,
yeah.
remember
I
that?
don't know if it was one arm. She was doing
Yeah.
chin-ups since she was. Yeah.
There's 216 bones in the human body. That's one.
Dang.
Cool.
Good callback. Well done.
Nice. But the thing is, people ripping on trailers, like, you can't. It's judging a book by its cover, basically. Like, sometimes, you're gonna get it right. Sometimes you see a trailer like, this is. Well, that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm judging a book by its cover because that's shit. Top to bottom, shit.
I don't even think I watched the whole thing. I think I turned it off, to be honest with
was
you.
so
when I
bad.
first started.
I didn't
Well, we talked
watch
about
it.
that in
I just
episode
saw
2,
that.
or the last one we did, so I'm not going to rehash that, but terrible fucking movie. So, but,
What's the best trailer you've ever seen?
Oh,
Can you
man.
think about that?
Oh.
Because those are a big deal now. Like, think about
Oh,
that.
there's
Like, think
been
about
teaser trailers to a teaser trailer.
Well, think about this.
They did
No.
that with Wolverine before. I'm
Well,
like,
think
what?
about Deadpool. We all wanted to watch Deadpool because of how amazing that trailer was. Because
True,
everyone was
yeah. That's
a
laughing
good
their ass
point.
off at it. It was really good. So the movie got produced because of that. So what's the best trailer you've ever seen?
Oh shit! Look at you. What do you?
Because
mean,
remember,
dude?
back in the 80s, 90s, trailers weren't that
No.
big of a
No.
deal. But now, when trailer hits, everyone's texting each other. Or you see it on Twitter. Or you see it on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
They drop them all over the place. It's
Especially like during the
impossible
Super
not to-
Bowl and shit too. It's like that's a peak time.
Because that's like, remember
Yeah,
how
that's
going
a
to the
good
movies,
point.
if you were a movie nerd, you're like, I want to get there for the trailer. I want to see the previews for what's
yeah.
coming out. But
Oh,
now
yeah.
you're like, I'll show up a minute before the movie starts because I can watch that online when I get
Oh yeah,
home. you
right,
know?
right.
It's hard for me to remember too far back. I know. What was the Jordan Peele one that just came out?
Us.
Oh,
Us. Yeah, when they dropped the trailer for that, I remember like getting up and
'Cause, like,
going
I-
and finding people and being like, "This is gonna be a whole thing."
Yeah.
I remember people buying tickets to go see the movie Meet Joe Black to see the trailer for Star Wars. Phantom
Okay.
Menace, Episode
Okay.
1. People would buy
Yeah.
tickets
Oh.
to go watch the trailer and then leave and not watch Meet Joe Black.
Yeah, that's a good
Which is a
point.
shame. No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Well.
remember. I don't know. I don't remember if Meet Joe Black was a good movie or not.
Let me see.
It's one of Steve's favorites. I can tell.
Right. It's just like Blue Valentine.
And then, you know what's funny? Is since my tirade about Blue Valentine, as I hear people like that movie, like on the internet space that does like movie reviews, and people like that movie, and I'm like, why? It's horrible.
I've never
Don't
seen
waste
it.
your life.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire.
You
to
should
see it.
watch it. I think we should all watch it and do a podcast
no.
as we watch it,
Oh,
so I can tell you why it's such a bad movie.
Well, if it's as bad as you say it is.
What's horrible is that
I'll-
Michelle Williams is in that movie, and she's a wonderful actress. She's great. She's really, really talented. Why would she choose to do that movie? I don't know why
I don't
people
know.
choose to do bad movies.
Money, or she really believed in the script. I don't know.
That was a small budget picture. It was not like it's a big, action blockbuster comic book property or anything like that. So I don't know why they did it. Okay, trailer, go. Best trailer you've ever seen.
Well, shit, dude.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you.
Because I can do it real fast.
What's yours?
Man of Steel. Remember how many times me and you watched that trailer the day that thing came
Oh,
out?
yeah, that's true.
I watched that thing on loop.
that.
That thing was
I
phenomenal.
was waiting forever to see that. Okay.
Man of Steel is probably the best trailer I've ever seen.
That was pretty bad.
At least
yeah.
my personal favorite.
Yep. I don't disagree.
Can you
with
think of Steve? You got one?
Disagree with that.
No.
No.
Well, I remember when they were finally when Transformers 1 had come out.
Mm-hmm.
So the hype for I could not wait to see what they're gonna do with the second one and shit. Because I remember they debuted a 30-second teaser during the Super Bowl.
For the Fallen, Revenge of the Fallen.
Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah. Now, granted, it was only like a 30-second teaser. Where I was like, oh, fuck yeah! And then you're like, wow.
And then we went to go see it. It was probably the worst movie that's ever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the alien. The Transformers, the fight scenes and shit like that. The action sequences were great, but overall, I'm like,
No, they
it was
weren't.
Shit. Bullshit.
The very end one, the CGI in the end of that fight where Optimus
Oh.
gets the wings. Oh, awful.
Well, okay, but
Awful.
well, when he's fighting Megatron, when Optimus is fighting Megatron and Starscream in the woods, I don't know. I just thought that was a badass scene.
I hate that people rip on the Transformers movies because, they're not the greatest quality. But that first Transformers movie, when that thing came out,
Oh yeah.
it was awesome when it first
Yeah.
came out. It was really, it was groundbreaking in my
Hell
opinion.
yeah,
to
it
be
was.
honest With you. But maybe that's nostalgia talking. I don't
Oh
know.
well, yeah. Well, hell, Bumblebee was really good.
I haven't seen it yet. Still,
It's good.
Is it? Okay.
Seriously, because Michael Bay
Yeah.
didn't direct it probably,
Yeah.
but it was good, top to bottom, solid.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Brandon, favorite trailer? Can you think of one?
No,
It's hard though, right? Cause
Yeah, it's difficult because you watch the trailers and then you see the movie and it kind of makes me forget about the trailers.
Yeah.
Like I can't think too far back, but I do know that whatever last fall, because I can trick the wife into seeing Get Out by telling her it was a thriller and it scared the shit out of her for like 3 weeks.
Get Out was such a good movie.
And when they dropped the second one, I was like, "Look what we're going to see," and she was like, "Over my dead body." So yeah, I got to watch that by myself.
no, you're right. The Man of Steel I watched. I can't can't believe I didn't think about that. I watched
Yeah.
that over and
That
over.
was pretty good.
When
The
he went
final
Sonic
scene-
Boom.
Oh, yeah, the Sonic Boom, like almost like contrails fucking coming off.
I remember this is what I did. The day I saw it, I texted Tony. I was like, Sonic Boom. That's all I texted that dude. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, when I watched it the last time, I turned that fucking thing up all the way during that part when he's like, step back. Probably need to go a bit further. It's like,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Bad ass, I meant to say. It was.
But no, yeah, I didn't think. Well, hell, we should have thought about that as a topic. That would have been good. But no, I can't think of other than the Man of Steel. Shit. But yeah, I watch trailers all the fucking time now. So
I'm used to seeing his pad of paper and shit full of stuff. Not anymore.
I'm too cool for that now.
Oh,
I'm like Joe Dust. I'm too cool. I'm still mad he's not here.
too cool the podcast.
Still mad.
Sorry, he's not gonna listen to this anyway.
Maybe one day we'll get the original cast back. You never know.
It's all right.
It doesn't matter.
Switching it up, I like it. People who come in want to contribute. Fuck,
You know?
it's all right.
I don't get paid to produce, dude.
It's
I'm here to give you content, not produce content.
okay. That's fair.
I'm a
Yeah.
big deal.
I bet you are.
People need me. If I die, people will die as well.
You got 2 businesses to run.
I do.
A lawyer firm
My law
and
practice.
fucking electrical contracting. Jesus Christ.
Non-licensed.
Whatever. Hey. Fucking Fire Marshal Bill's fucking electrical service. Let me show you something.
Very good.
Children of the 90s love you now.
Yeah.
I was so looking forward to that fucking reunion show. That kind of upset me.
Living Color was going to have a
It was
reunion
going
show?
to, but it got fucking shot down. It's
Jim
like,
Carrey's
God damn
insane
it.
now, though.
He's a fucking weirdo.
It's like you said, when people get too much money,
Right.
they just...
No.
Yeah, who,
Go
who,
Psycho.
who is it he professed his love for on social media? It was fucking weird, real weird.
I have
Oh,
no idea.
I remember something about. I don't remember who
Professing
it was.
love for like another
Jesus.
person or an entity. Or like,
But
No, it
he's
was
a-
another celebrity. It was fucking creepy. He's like, so, just got that real deep voice, and he's like staring at his phone. He's like, okay, this is fucking scary.
He's probably on something.
Yeah, he had a full-on mental break. Yeah, I don't think he's on anything. I think he just broke his brain.
Jesus.
I don't know. He's the
Do
villain. He's the
whatever
villain in
fuck
Sonic
you
the
want
Hedgehog.
for-
So
Is he? Oh, Christ.
yeah, watch the trailer if you want. Yeah, just if you want to see something that was money was spent.
I just saw a still of it on Twitter, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I understand where
I
everybody's
don't need.
mad about
Did we really
this.
need a movie about Sonic? Because the video game didn't really have a story that
It doesn't. It doesn't have a
needs
story.
exactly. It's just you go fast and get the rings.
Yeah.
From what I remember,
It's a
And
hedgehog
beat
that
the
runs
levels.
really
it was like,
fucking
it was like
fast.
Mario, but just go way faster than Mario,
Yeah.
right? And you're trying to get from it's linear, go from one part of the stage to the next, and you're done.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
So
with
how
turning
you gonna
video
build a
games into
movie out of
movies.
that?
Yeah.
We've been talking about for years. Hollywood's fresh out of fucking ideas, or good ones.
Although I did hear that we might have a Mortal Kombat coming out, a movie. I know there's a game
Oh.
that's coming, but I think they're going to relaunch.
Mortal
the
Kombat
movie.
11's legit.
Yeah, the new Mortal Kombat's supposed to be.
Oh fuck!
Have you played it?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
But-
really good. Have you played? No, no.
I'm
But
too
I-
lazy to
Is
play
it
video
even- I don't
games
even know if it's
anymore,
out. Is it
but
even
it's
out?
supposed
But
to
what's
be
awesome is I
amazing.
totally don't get high and watch people play it on YouTube. Oh my god, it's fantastic. But it's funny. I tagged him in something, but he didn't watch it. There's a they're starting to do like DLC for the game now, and so they did the Shang Tsung DLC.
Okay.
Oh, dude, legit.
Cool.
And of course they're going to introduce some other characters too. But
You don't need it.
no, but
Just use the originals. They're great.
no, it was fantastic though. I don't want to spoil it. Well, I will spoil it, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because you need to
Spoil
see
what?
it.
Oh, the
shit- yeah,
Mortal Kombat stuff.
yeah, you
Oh,
have to
no,
watch
don't
it.
spoil it. I'll watch it.
Yeah. So
Don't be mean.
fine, I won't.
Don't be a jerk.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
I'm awful.
Sorry. Not sorry. Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not
It's
sorry.
like some fucking Ariana Grande song or whatever.
Why do people like her?
I don't know. She puts out, I think. That might be why.
I
Because
just
she's
hate
a
when people
slut.
get talent and they're not nice. Like she was given this God-given talent to sing really well. Why can't she just be nice?
Didn't she lose her shit like in a donut shop
Yeah.
or some shit?
She like licked the donut or something like that.
Yeah, she's a fucking idiot.
She hated America.
So
She did.
So
it
she
was,
licked
it was
the
a rant
donut
about hating America.
and then licked the donut?
And
or?
licked the donut.
Huh.
Like he keeps going back to when you have too much money, you do stupid shit.
Shit. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't give 19-year-olds millions of dollars. They'll just burn their earth to the ground.
Some people just want to watch the earth burn.
Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
No, Michael Caine voice. You use the Bale voice.
I can't,
You use your Michael Caine voice.
That's-
You know, say
I don't.
Joe's not here to do his
Yeah, I
awful
know.
impressions where
I know, yeah.
he tries to do Sean Connery, but he can't do it.
Yeah. No, he tries to do Bane, but it comes out of Sean Connery.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing, yeah.
okay, never mind. See, I can't
Yeah.
remember anything.
All right. I don't know whether it's good or not. He just
Do we,
does
do we
an
want to be
impression.
like? Do we want to do that? We're like a band that gets back together and we don't have any new materials. We just want to go back to our best hits.
Pretty much.
Want
Nice.
to do a Bane off? Is that what? We're
Bane off, yes.
No, we're
Whichever,
not gonna do a
yeah.
Bane off. We're not there yet. This
No.
is just the band broke up. Band's about to get like we're in our movie biopic
Yeah.
where we skyrocketed to fame, which was no fame at all.
Yeah, right.
And then we got too big. Our egos got too big,
Mhm.
and so like fuck off. We all fucked off,
Mhm.
did our own thing. Band got back together, right? And we're gonna wear our own T-shirt kind of thing,
Yeah.
That's where we're at. The phase we're in now.
Mhm.
But you guys start getting into a bad drug habit. Since
Okay.
you're the lead singer,
All
you're gonna
right.
get into a bad drug habit.
I can
now.
do that.
Okay.
I'm all about making bad decisions.
That's where this phase is now.
No,
Jesus. Okay. You can try that.
And then Steve's gonna use all his money to be like a daredevil and like crash a plane or something like that.
no.
Not on purpose.
No, I don't do that. No.
Yeah.
I don't jump out of them and I don't crash them. No.
Yeah, it's not Bob Richards, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
That went dark.
Nostalgia.
Yes, we are going big. Wow.
Sorry.
And then Brandon will be a guy at the bar going, "Yeah, I knew those guys for a little bit. They were weird, man. They made weird choices."
Semi-entertaining, but they were more entertaining when they were off the air because they were fucking nuts. Okay.
Let's talk about
Fantastic.
why we hate Jay.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
God.
I'm kidding.
That's another
Totally
episode,
kidding.
man. Yeah. Well, I think we've covered all the topics we wanted for this one.
Yeah.
So,
Breaking.
we at?
We're at an hour and 30.
but then again,
An
we're,
hour.
no,
So
we're
basically
55 minutes roughly.
Right.
So
That's a great time.
that's
for
a
podcast.
probably a that's where we were
Should we
sticking
tease
with.
the next episode? We're going to do the next episode.
yeah, we have no topics for the next episode, so we're gonna
We're gonna take a
Wing it?
break and
take
make
a break.
some up.
Yeah, we'll make some shit up on the fly,
Okay.
drink some beer, and plus I'm gonna go to the bathroom before I piss myself off the microphone.
We have mason jars.
Yeah, it's getting real here.
It's going to turn into a Joe Rogan podcast here in a second.
Episode 101. Don't piss myself.
Yeah.
We could beat Joe Rogan. I have faith we could do that. We could beat him.
Yeah.
He went on for like 4 hours with who was on his episode with him for like a long, long time. He just recently did. They were on for 4 hours or something like that.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, I
We
mean,
could beat that. We could do 5 hours. No,
Maybe.
fuck
They
they
do
do.
their-
I don't want to hang out with you guys
Yeah,
for 5 hours.
that's
I don't
more
like you
time.
that much.
Sober October stuff, and they bring on Tom Segura and Ari Shaffir,
Yeah.
and they just sit around for fucking 4 hours, get high on
Get
mushrooms,
high
and talk
and,
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, they get paid to do that though. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I
don't.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
they? I got to fund my own drug habit. They just get shit brought into them. Like, hey, we need shrooms in, please. Shrooms.
Garcon.
Yeah.
Garcon. Bring me my drugs.
All right.
In
We're
the
at the-
episode.
Okay, I'll end it. Fuck you. But,
End the episode. Let's go.
before I end it.
You ain't the only one that's got to pee, dude. I've been shaking my leg like over here, like, oh boy.
Okay, all right, fine. As I end this episode, I want to leave you all with a motivational quote.
Yeah.
We're trying something new here on the Nerdcast
Yeah. Well,
podcast.
try this. Yeah.
So-
Why not?
I want you to hear this and go about your week feeling like, you know what, I can't take on the world. And I smoke so much weed that you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. Nate Dogg.
Amen.
Rest in
Rest
peace.
in
Nate
peace.
Dogg. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for listening to episode 101 of the Nerdcast podcast, Not Your Regular Dialogue. Be sure to check us out online at nerdcast.com. That's NYRDCAST.com. We're on all the social media platforms at Nerdcast. I got to spell this shit because Jay's saying, spell it. NYRDCAST.
That hasn't changed.
That's not
It
changing.
has not.
I'm guaranteed to fuck up an intro and an outro like clockwork. So anyway, thanks again for joining us. I go by the name of Toner.
Matt.
Brandon.
Sound guy Steve.
So until next time, do whatever it is you do. Peace.
Bye.
Okay.
If you could ribbon dance, would you ribbon dance?
You get a lot of pussy if you can ribbon
You
dance.
get him high enough.
Yes.
He'll try it.
Yeah.
He'll try it now if you get him high enough.
Awful.
Does it look like I suck cock, Matthew?
Jesus.
My luck, she looks like a fucking
She looks
heroin
more,
addict
now she looks like Larry Bird. no, she's a pretty woman. Yeah, she's really pretty.
This week's featured music is from The Ritualists, and it's their track, Ice Flower.
just feel it. It's buried deep down